Week 3, I did find something. It may not be interesting to some people, but it's super useful. And I got a great deal. What's going on, y'all? My name is Joel on the track. I'm a music producer, audio engineer, and I have a digital production company helping musicians and music business professionals portray themselves online in whatever way they see fit, whether that be live streams, long form content, short form content, whatever you need, I can help you do it. Obviously, week 1 didn't go according to plan. Week 2, I did get my MIDI, which I have been using in my lives. I gotta actually make more content with it, which will be coming soon. But week 3, I'm not gonna lie, I had a little bit of trouble getting people to respond, which, let's be real, on Facebook, it does happen. I like to do like the wide net approach, which is cast as many inquiries out, and if they respond, fantastic. You can go from there. Obviously, with the challenge in mind, the only money that I can spend is the money that I make on gigs. So whether that be photo, video, recording sessions, anything like that, I try not to keep it like my monthly clients. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it so that I could do this consistently while also paying my bills. We all got lives out here, you know what I'm saying? And even though I was having a hard time getting those responses, the one thing I will say is what I ended up picking up was actually unbelievably useful for me specifically. And it's something that I literally had an issue with recently, and I'll kind of give you some background. So before I tell you what happened and why this actually made the most sense to get anyway, let me show you what it is. It is the Rode VideoMic Pro R shotgun mic. It is a little bit different than a wireless mic. Obviously, wireless mics you put on to people. This guy you mount directly onto the camera. This type of mic actually makes more sense for running gun type videos. It also actually works really well for live streams, stuff like that, if you're running the audio directly off of the camera. So there's a couple ways that I'm gonna be implementing it and using it in general, but the reason it was relevant to me recently, recording multiple audio sources. Now here's the thing, technology is technology. Sometimes technology fails. Not an issue, not a problem. These mics specifically record internally. They don't always clip super well onto the mounts on like a top handle, let's say, or side handles, or even sometimes onto the actual cold shoe mount on the camera or whatever, which is where a camera like this actually comes in handy for multiple reasons. Not only does it have the screws for the cold shoe mount, which is amazing, right? It'll hold it in place. And it's got the actual cable to plug directly into the camera on for you, so you don't need a whole extra cable. These guys come with an additional cable that sometimes it'll fall, it'll get lost. You freak out a little bit. I actually got to order extras if I'm honest. Hey, cables fail too. But something that I had happen with these, as great as the Rode Wireless Pro mics are, I actually had a failure of one. It was having some issues picking up the mic for some reason. Sometimes people fidget with stuff, sometimes it turns it off, sometimes it's just technologying. But what ended up happening is his audio kept cutting in and out, which is where I wish I would have had an additional source to be able to record from, which is where my friend here comes into handy. When I take these wireless mics and clip them onto somebody, I can now just record internally into these, and then I can record onto the camera with this. I now have 2 opportunities to record a nice, clear, crisp audio so I don't have to run into any issues. Versus running just the wireless mics or running just the shotgun. These mics work really well when you need somebody specific to talk. Shotgun works really well for running gun type stuff, but now I kind of have the best of both worlds, right? Here's the best part. Normally, this mic goes for $225. How much did I get it for, you ask? $75. 75 big old smackaroons. That is $165 off the regular price and $150 off this deal price. So I've got an amazing option of a second capture source for $75. All of the reviews I've read on it, it's an amazing mic. It is battery powered. I'll probably keep a bunch of batteries on me. I also want to see if a rechargeable option is reasonable. But with me having a situation with some audio cut out earlier, luckily I was still able to pick up the source audio with the other mic that I had. But instead of just relying on these mics to always work the exact way they're supposed to, obviously things happen. But now I can take the best of this and or the best of these, and I can figure out what is going to be the best audio for my video, which gives me peace of mind for my clients, because I have guarantee that one of these things will pick up. And for my client, they just see more stuff and they go, ooh, fancy. So I'm stoked. There's also a couple other things I want to add to my rig. I'm going to try to see if I can get those off of Facebook as well, so you guys can keep seeing those. But the lesson for this week, always have a backup way of recording audio. Shotgun plus internal mic recording means I got more chances to have a high quality source of audio, no matter what. Makes me feel good. If the camera in body mic input is too loud, fantastic, I pull it off these mics. If the audio on these mics sounds bad, awesome, I have the shotgun mic. And I got it for $150, $170 off, which, hey, you know what? Not mad. And again, keep that in mind, because if you're an artist and you just got a camera and you want to use it to stream, now instead of going and buying a microphone, I can strap this to the camera, use this as a source, and bada boom, bada bing, good audio. A lot of streamers run that type of setup where they're running the audio off of something like a shotgun mic. There's a lot of different types of shotgun mics, all in varying price ranges. This one is pretty good for what I'm doing. I'll probably end up buying more expensive ones later on the road, but right now, for what I need, this is fantastic, and I got it for an unbelievable discount, hence why we do this challenge in the first place. I saved myself $170 as an artist. $170 is a lot of money. That's 3 hours of recording time. That's money going to a mix. That's a lot of things. Now, next week, I want to try something. I actually want to see what I can get for free. The Facebook free section has changed my life. I'm not gonna lie. I've actually gotten crazy things, set pieces. I've gotten crazy stuff off of Facebook in the free section. So this week, along with trying to pick some stuff up, obviously with the money that I make this week, because there's always gonna be somebody that complains, well, what if I don't have any money at all? Next week, I got something for your ass. I'm gonna see what I can get. I'm gonna see how useful it is. I'm gonna see how practical it is. Then I'm gonna check in with y'all next week on Monday. Hopefully, I do my best. I try to get it on Monday. I've been doing a lot lately. I went from pretty busy to, oh my God, I don't even have that much time to sleep. But hey, you know what? Fuck it, we ball. If you want to keep up with what I be doing on a day-to-day basis, you can follow me everywhere at Joel on the Track. Everywhere, same name. Just look for my light skinned face. It might look a little different. I got to get my hair braided this week. Hopefully, shout out to my braider Imani. So I might look a little different next time I come up, and you might see a little different, you know what I'm saying? I might be getting nice and light skinned for y'all. If you guys want to keep following the journey, give me a like and a subscribe. And if you want to get links to my work, you can see that down below. I do a lot of stuff with my homegirl Jane Lee. I do some stuff over at Greenhouse. We're dropping a lot more content. We're doing streams, we're doing videos, we're doing long form, we're doing all the things. So I'm gonna get this mic to use. I'm gonna show y'all what you can do with $75, $170 off. And I'll see y'all next week.